Hey guys, it's Mike here.
And Kelly.
We're going to do another review, but first, I believe Kelly, you got a trick you want to show me?
Yeah. I have a deck of bicycles here, and I want you to just think of a card. Any card.
Okay.
Okay. Watch. The deck is open, and one card rises out of the deck. The Four of Clubs. Was that your card?
Nope.
What was your card?
The Three of Hearts.
Three of Hearts.
Now that thing was a Four of Clubs just a second ago, dude.
That was. Now it's the Three of Hearts. And I can just push that. Because this is not a card trick we're reviewing. It could be if we wanted it to. We are reviewing Cinch.
We are reviewing Cinch.
You are reviewing Cinch. You this time.
Interesting thing about Cinch. We both were fascinated by a trick called Greed by Mr. Danny Garcia for a very, very long time. And I said, I'm going to make that. And he said, if you have that much money, go ahead. Saved up all that money, and I did. My big problem with Greed that I was really worried about was if I cut a $10 bill, $5, and so on and so forth, that I would not get my money back for the 10 or the 20, because I really, really did not want to. You're just obsessed with
that. Yeah, it's just a deck of cards.
Anyway,
just going.
I did not want to risk that, but I did it anyway. And by the way, they did refund my money. So if anybody is interested in making Greed, it is a good trick.
Don't be scared to take your money back to the bank after you cut it.
I just said that my cousin got a little artsy and crafty on me, decided to make some cuts, and they believed it. No big deal. But important thing about that, take it to a bank, not a credit union. But we're not reviewing Greed. Good trick, but we're not reviewing it. We are reviewing Cinch. So why are we talking about Greed? Because this is what started our interest in Cinch. I finally made it up, and it looked pretty good, didn't it?
Yep, and then Cinch came out.
Yes, and then
I didn't care for Greed too much after that.
Exactly, and I thought, geez, after I made this money, or this whole little thing for us, he's like, check Cinch out. And I saw the trailer, and guys, the first trick he did was he took a blank piece of paper, folded it up, and bam, a $1 bill. I was not sold.
Yeah, it was a 20, but you were not sold.
Oh, right, it was a 20. See, that's how much I was not sold. Then, later in the trailer, it showed where he took a blank paper, changed it into a 1, then to a 5, then to a 10, then to a 20, which you could actually hand out. That's what got my interest. Now, I thought, what kind of gimmick could this be? A lot of the times, we both together can usually figure out the gimmick. We could not figure out what it was. And guys,
I sat for hours trying.
Exactly. And guys, if you buy Cinch and you find out what the gimmick is, you would go, how in the world would someone think that could be a gimmick?
Because it's impromptu. I'm just trolling.
No, it's not impromptu, but it is a great gimmick. So without further ado, I will perform Cinch for you guys. I have here a folded up piece of paper, blank on both sides. You can see it. Fold it into quarters and just give it a little blow like this, and you can actually turn that paper into a $1 bill, which you can then hand out, and they can examine. And guys, you are virtually left clean.
You can spend that.
Exactly. Now, the other cool things is, as I said earlier, take a 1, change it to a 5, 5 to a 10, and 10 to the 20, and hand it out. Unlike another trick similar to that called Greed by Danny Garcia that we just talked about.
It is a good trick.
It's a good trick.
This one's better,
but it requires some actual bills. You got to cut. You got to paste.
Not saying we're revealing anything,
Right.
because that is mostly known that you are destroying bills.
Right. Okay. So, in order to keep from having to expose anything about greed or Cinch, in order for greed, it requires some destroying of bills. Whereas Cinch, it's a PDF file. So, guys, it's not a real bill. I'll go on and I will tell you that. But it looks real and it's a PDF. Okay?
And you could probably go to your local Staples, Kinko's, Walmart. They probably print it up for you.
I went to Staples and I got I got six total. Two blank, two of the 1 to the 5 to the 10, that one, and then I got the other one, which is also really good. And
you can see in the trailer where it just fades into existence into a 10.
Yes, starts out with a blank paper, and slowly it fades into a 10 that you can hand out.
Like it's printing.
Again, that's a PDF file, and it's so great, and it's got the PDF file on the disc. Guys, it's great. It is well worth the money. In fact, it's actually a little bit cheaper than Greed.
Yeah, this is cheaper than Greed, I think.
And it's really good. And guys, if you lose the gimmick, you can buy the gimmick pretty much at your local arts and crafts store.
Yeah.
So I mean, guys, you know, at most $25 for the DVD. Okay, say $5 shipping. That's 30. All right, $2 to print it out as sales. $32. You got basically 3 to 4 different great tricks in there.
Well, you will perform often.
Yes, these are workers that you will perform. It doesn't matter where. At a bar, it works perfectly. All right, I say, guys, a round of drinks on me, whatever. I show them a piece of paper. They say that it's not money. I change it into a 1. A 1's not going to cover it. A 10 or a 5, no. A 10, no. And then a 20, and I hand them the $20 bill. Guys, this will work anywhere.
At a cash register, when you're about to pay for your stuff,
exactly.
Pull out a piece of paper, change it into any denomination you need.
Yeah. The worst trick, I think the absolute worst time to perform a trick is when somebody at a store is working. Unless it's dealing with money and it is something that would require them to basically do their job. Cinch would. I mean, if I was going to pay with a piece of paper, it would be their job to tell me, no, that is not acceptable. If I'm buying something that's about $16, $17, you're going to pay with a 20. So I turn it into a 1 and say, is that good? No, so on and so forth. As you can tell, I like that greed-like effect without having to do all the cutting and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it's just not practical to walk up to somebody who's working and be like, hey, I want to show you a card trick. You know what I mean? Simply because they are there to work, and with you doing this, you're still getting their great reaction, but you're not really wasting their time, unless you have a Sharpie incident at Staples.
Yeah.
That's another story for another time.
Not even another time. We just can't leave that one out of that. Who produced this?
Sean Roberson and
Sean Roberson, Robinson.
Oh, Robinson. You see,
yeah,
that's how well known he really is.
He does have some good stuff. Sean Robinson and Paper Crane Magic. Paper Crane.
I don't know why I was thinking of
Alan Roberson.
Not
this guy.
But anyways, Sean Roberson, guys, great effect. Even though I can't remember the guy's name, I remember the effect. And guys, you know what? If people say, you know, who's Mike Pilkey, I don't know who he is, but there is an effect that they know. I mean, hey, I would be happy.
Yeah.
You know,
so that effect that gets well known.
But anyways, guys, Cinch is a great trick, and unlike a lot of the other Magic trailers, the Cinch trailer does not lie to you. He says not only is Cinch a great trick, but it's a cinch to perform. And guys, it is so simple. I mean, within 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes, All you have to do is take 5 minutes of your time, and you can do this. It's very, very simple.
The DVD itself, runtime is only 19 minutes.
So, guys, you got a great buy here. I would definitely pick it up. I give it a solid 3.5 out of 5.
I would actually give it, though I have yet to perform it, I know how it works, I give it a 4 out of 5.
Great trick. Pick it up. Cinch by Sean Robinson.